Howdy, folks. It's the middle of the night, and I have some headphones in my ears. I want everyone to give a big round of applause to Paul Wasabi for sending me these. They're the Sviga's Nightingale. They're a planar set, and like $200, I guess, or maybe $300. All I know is everyone's pissed off because they suck. So, naturally, because I'm good at tuning planners, Paul's like, hey man, rip them apart. Okay, he didn't say that. He said, take them apart and see if you could do anything, essentially. So I did, because I took them out of his box that he sent them to me in, and I checked them, and they are so incredibly horrible. They're basically unlistenable, and it sucks because they're a huge planner driver at like I took the back shell off, measured it, like at least the driver housing, at about 15.3 millimeters. It's listed as 14.5, but like, dude, Chi-Fi is just absolutely bonkers with their fucking sizing. Like, it's just all over the place. I don't trust any of it. But if the S12 drivers are 14.8 millimeters, which they're actually that if you measure the shell, then these are larger, and they sound larger, but they suck. Like, the tuning is just fucking trash. So what's going on is that they are a larger planar driver, totally different. I don't know who makes it, I don't know anything about it, but the problem is that they didn't put a secondary resonating chamber on it, which all the other modern planar drivers have. That creates ear gain. If you don't do that, the drivers respond much more like an earbud, and clearly that doesn't work for in-ears. In any case, so I did a mod on them, because Sviga, whatever, because I'm a goddamn idiot. I have like autism, and my problem is that I don't have autism. If I have autism, it's just that I'm an idiot. So, controlled autism. Whatever. I cannot remember names to save my life, so the first thing in my mind was like smegma. And then I couldn't even remember what the fuck smegma is. Anyways, I did a smegma mod on the Sviga Nightengale. Hey, look, man. You might get pissed off at me, but my last mod was called Super Cunt. So... Chaco's like, what is going on around here? Hey Chaco, I'm gonna go through the field over here, hon. Come here. So, yeah, the Sviga Smegma mod. Sorry. Alright, so I did stuff. I opened the shell, and then I took some fucked up S12 drivers. We got some like foam shit, and then a damper on the back of the actual driver that follows into the second resonating chamber. So I put those into these drivers, and actually the stickum from the original like dampers that go over the foam were fucked up. So I put in some oxygens, because oxygens always rule, right? Well, anyways, I did that, and then I'm like, well, I don't have a second resonating chamber, so I started stewing about the fact I don't have a 3D printer. And it's like, wait a minute, we got a shell here. And turns out, actually, since the drivers themselves are drivers, the Smegma, whatever, they have pretty good quality control and processes. So the shells on the back plate are matched like very, very tightly, airtightly. So I'm like, all right, I got a back resonating chamber. So stuck on a 300 damper on the pinhole that the back of the driver would have vented through the outer shell, which creates a second chamber. And I'll be goddamned if I didn't actually get me some pin gain. Not ideal though. It's really, really forward. It's about I want to say 1.5K, but it's only like 2.5 dB or 3 at best. So that's like actually not too bad. And I got like a normalish graph like the rest of the bass graph is only up like 2-3 dB. It's just amazing. Actually, it turned into like something that completely shocked me. I feel like I can actually hear the planar driver, and so if I had to give it some words, the driver itself has a very delicate, nimble sort of mojo going on. It doesn't have a ton of bass. It has plenty of bass, but not a ton, at least with this tuning. And very, very, very nice treble, very, very extended. But the graph itself actually looks more like an earbud graph, like a hybrid. It's like the highs and the mids look like an earbud, and then the lows look like an IEM, which is like, what? So it has sub bass, but it's just freaking amazing. Like, honestly, I am blown away. I'm a planar lover now, so this is like the biggest one I've messed with, and turns out it's just extremely nice to listen to. Not bombastic, it's not in my face, it's not anything. It's just relaxing, subtle, sultry, and you can turn it up pretty loud, but I don't think really that's what it needs. It doesn't really like sound better. It's just like it feels better sort of at a medium volume. It's just, like I said, relaxing and subtle and sultry. So I fucking love it. Does pretty much all genres good, but I mean, kind of because of that mojo, it does better for like fart sniffing genres like classical, jazz, reggae in some cases. What else? EDM is like maybe not, depending on what type of style it is. Like ambient stuff is amazing. Vaporwave is really, really nice. Anything with vocals is extremely popping because the pin of the gain is not a lot, but it's forward, so vocals pop in everything. You get very, very nice tonality, both female and male vocals. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I think if this has anything going on, the X factor is going to be the fact that the stage is much more like an earbud or like a speaker or something in a room than anything else I've heard, honestly, even though the other stuff I've tuned. So very cool. It's got, not the perfect tuning, but driver is amazing, so I'm happy with it, and talk to you on the next one.